Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to XCOM 2. So we're near the end of the campaign. There's one more dark event we need to avert before we go into that final mission. We have the operation to delay it for now in the sewers. Operation Morbid Blade. Very difficult mission. Recover item from Resistance Haven. We're dealing with well-rehearsed and congregation sit reps, and we're going out with Coyote, Neutron, Tiger, the Kid, Rattler, and Bomber. Facing off against Archon, Elite Priest, Muton, Elite Spectre, Elite Shield Bearer, Gatekeeper, Heavy Mech, Elite Officer. 11 enemies detected. That's all the information I have. It's all the information you need. Let's launch this mission and get it done.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Okie doke. There's something I've been thinking about lately. I need to check. I'm pretty sure Bender has shredding, but we need to have somebody with shredding and somebody with a med kit on our final mission. So I need to double check that our pre-selected team that we've been working on and planning for has at least those abilities. Everything else we can work around, but we need some source of shredding and at least one emergency med kit.
Discovered a data vault they were transporting. From what we've heard, it looks like this thing is holding data critical to the alien project we picked up on. Unfortunately, alien reinforcements were quick to move on the site. We've lost all contact from the resistance forces. We're moving in to secure the area, eliminate all hostile contacts, and recover the assets.
All right. So we had one mission fail because an item blew up. I'm not sure if that can happen here, but we need to be careful about that.
Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Okay, so it's self-detonating charges, which means we're in the middle, which means we're going to have a timer once we reveal. We are in the middle of the map, which is not great for me. Let's move Neutron up here to start. She can scout for us. She doesn't see anything off the bat. Let me pop her here.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Okay, we've got two teams. Elite Officer, Elite Priest, Muton, and etc. So ideally, since we brought Emily, we want her in front so that she can get her free pounce shot. Coyote here. We'd like to invoke the Priest, but not the Muton, if at all possible. So let's see where we can move her. She can see the Priest from here. Some high ground is potentially possible. So it depends on whether or not this Muton patrols towards us. In fact, our best play is probably to take all this high ground, maintain our concealment, and see where these two patrol, right? So we don't want to be too far forward. I think we'll take up this row right here, these three spots.
Double time.
We'll get everybody up there. Did we got a little Lancer guy too. Okay. Rattler, with your shred, you can move up as well.
Already there.
Bomber, we might want you involved.
Moving out.
Who else have we got? We got this little elite trooper. I think everybody else can just kind of take a position nearby. This trooper doesn't have a ton of movement. But I don't want to be in a position where if they somehow hop up here, I don't think that can happen, but all right, we'll take this for now with him. Tiger doesn't use cover, so he might go here. He might even push forward a little bit. No, we don't. If they patrol, we want to make sure we have the option to choose different. We want to have the option to engage one pod and not the other. So I'll put him there for now.
I'm compelled to agree.
And the kid can hop up behind him. Technically, he does have, it looks like, a squad sight shot from here. Is that where I want him? Who can he see? He can see the Priest and somebody else from here. This shouldn't... Yeah, this should... Well, that might be the best position. Let's put him there for now.
Twice.
Okay. I think concealed overwatches are fine. Let's see what these two patrols do. I want to see how they move. Okay, so those guys are moving away. What about this pod? What is this pod gonna do? They're not gonna move at all. Okay. So we can open here on the Muton. He has the Dark Lance with the AP rounds, so he could one-shot kill this Muton. Yeah, 100% minimum damage kills. Let's just take this to open. Now, nobody has any line of sight on that second pod, the priest or whatever. So unless the game is gonna friggin' cheat here, like, I don't see how they would get involved. Like, unless they see him get shot and that pulls them, I don't really know how that works. But for now, I think we'll open with the kid and just take this kill.
Only the best. They're on to us.
Okay. Yeah, so nothing happened. Nobody scampered. That's what I expected. For once, it worked correctly. All right, so we know there's another group up here that we have to watch out for. There's an Archon there. We want to move forward with our scout to get line of sight, but we don't want to risk too much. I'm not sure what's better, this or this. Probably the full cover, but I might want to move a little bit further forward. Problem is, I don't want her to get revealed. That would be a disaster. So I could theoretically come over here. That also lets me scout this side a little bit, and I should have vision, I think. You know what? That's not bad. Yeah, there shouldn't be anyone right there. I think this is kind of okay. Let's move here to start.
Moving out.
This should give us vision on the Archon. Yeah, okay. So I can actually see both pods here. The Archon has another buddy, and the Elite Priest has another buddy. So the question is, how do we engage them? What do we do here? Now, Coyote has her Pounce ability. So we can see that she won't see the Priest from here. Okay. So she can't hop through and move like nicely unless I move Rattler first. So what do we see here? Do we see anything? We don't see the Archon and we don't see the Priest from here. She has shredding. And Blade Storm. I'd love to keep this high ground. I don't know if we can do that. So there's no way to pull them from here unless you have the Frost Bomb. You know what? We could use our little Lancer here, maybe, to pull somebody out. If I can get him somewhere good. No, he doesn't. Nobody's seeing him here. I mean, if there's somebody behind the Priest, I can't remember how that's set up. He just doesn't have a lot of movement. So, I mean, he's not going to be that involved anyway. I could move Tiger. It's strange that it's not saying he's going to see anything. Okay, from there he sees the Archon. That's a weird position. I guess that safely pulls the Archon pod. The problem is Emily's not in position to take her shot if we move him. All right, so if Tiger's going to pull, then Rattler can sit here. That opens the door for Emily, who's going to go where? I kind of want Emily there, because if Tiger's going to pull, then this guy's going to maybe come towards him. He's got a friend, too. I mean, Rattler can move forward quite a bit. Maybe this is the play. I'm just worried about this pulling both pods at once. All right, let's move her here and see what happens.
Heading out.
Okay, that's good. Then we can move Emily here for her Pounce.
On my way.
And then we can send Tiger to pull just the Archon, right? And not the Priest, right? If we do this way? I might overdrive him here, I'm not sure yet.
I'll comply.
This should pull the Archon pod and not the Priest pod. Interesting choice of movement. Okay, all right. Exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Fantastic. So you get one shot on that pod. I think you get a shot on this other pod, too. You dodged. All right.
Just a little off.
That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. So she only gets one pounce activation, huh? Okay. All right, so we don't have any armor to worry about, but the priests are a bit of a problem. Let's see. I have a few things I can do here. So I could concussive strike to stun. Lightning strike is a special attack, strike attack that does half damage, grants an action point after the attack. So I could lightning strike the Archon here. Is that what I want to do? Maybe. If I overdrive, then I get an extra action. He's got... So his normal punch does what? This does 12. I think the normal punch does more. The concussive strike does a stun. Bombardment protocol, lightning strike. I'm not exactly clear on what the best thing to do is here. But I think I want to overdrive. And then I guess we open with... I guess concussive strike makes the most sense to go for the stun. Okay, he's stunned for 2 turns. That's great.
We killed him and...
No, come on. No, dude, what? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's such BS, man. All right. So he has one more action. I can lightning strike. Ooh, boy, that's a disaster. The shield bearer? The priest? That's really bad. So I can get free damage with a lightning strike, and then I can do something else with him. By the way, what's my normal punch damage? 16? Yeah, okay. But I have to be adjacent to do that. Let me hold off now. Let me see what else I can do here. Rattler... I think you're going to have to throw the Mimic. That could distract the priest and the officer here. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. I think you have to throw the Mimic right now. So, like... Four of them can see it there. 5 of them, 6 of them from there. Can I get it there? I can't quite throw it there. A bunch of them can see it from there. All right, let's throw that there then. Right, come on, there. That should distract a couple of them. So now we need to kill off as many of them as we can. Bomber probably needs to do some frosting here. Who can he frost? I don't think he can get those guys. Spectre and Shield Bearer back there. Where can he move to? He can move to this full cover, but that's not great because then he doesn't really... He doesn't have a shot. He could... what does he have? He has... Watch them run. He automatically enters Overwatch. Okay, so that's good. What kind of range do you have? You could potentially get those two, I think. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's wide enough to get those two. You might only be able to get one. So where am I putting you? I guess this is kind of my best shot. I don't have another good position. Let me see who you can do something from here, and then you'll enter Overwatch at least. Who can you freeze? You could get the priest. Alright, looks like the priest is your only option. Oof. This feels like a waste of a... Feels like a waste here. But alright, that takes out the priest. The elite officer probably shoots this guy, can't kill him. So that's like somebody else doing something good. I don't know. Do I have another option besides this? What kind of damage can I do here? 88% to crit. I lose all my crit if I go hail of bullets. So I could either frost this guy or I could gamble to hit a 77 and crit. Which adds 10 damage. So if that hits, it eliminates him. But the situation is so bad that I feel like I can't afford to gamble on a 77. We gotta frost this guy. It's the only thing we can do. He'll go into Overwatch. Maybe he'll get some crit from that. Oh, wait a minute. Is he immune to frost? I think I just... He's immune to frost because of the dark event. God damn it, I just wasted that. I forgot. It's anybody with armor is immune. Oh my god, that was a disaster. Alright. That was bad. You better do something useful. 25%? Oh my god. This is a nightmare. Who do I have left? I got Neutron. I got one action on him, and I got Coyote. Oh my god, what a nightmare. I have Kill 'Em All. Or Dual Strike. What is Kill 'Em All gonna get me? Not a lot. I can't hit the Elite Priest. Yeah, this isn't gonna do anything. This guy's already stunned. I need to at least kill this priest, right? What's my rapid fire chance? 75 on the priest? What about... Who's my teammate? Neutron? I don't want... Yeah, this is pretty rough, man. I could ambush here with Neutron. Who am I going to hit with ambush? Those two, maybe. I'm probably better off doing this. That hits 3, potentially. Let's set up the ambush.
Area on lockdown.
Then take maybe the dual strike on the priest here. That might put him into stasis. If they both hit. Okay, he goes into stasis. Perfect.
They've seen me.
That leaves you to do what, exactly? Another Mimic Beacon? Probably. I think that's the best play. This guy's frozen. We got these 3 out here. Who knows what they're gonna do? Like, what else can he do? Bombardment Protocol? Not enough damage to kill any of them. Mimic Beacon's probably the best play. And we'll see what happens. Boy, pulling 3 pods on the first turn. Fantastic. Well done. What's going on with you now? Something's happening with the spark that I can't understand. Out of actions. You're out of actions as well. But for some reason, it's like, it thinks you can do something. Oh, you're concealed? What? No, I think we end turn and see what happens. Okay. You missed 38. That's understandable.
Target's still up.
You have lightning reflexes, so this does nothing to you.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
It's still up. That's good. If you want to crit this shield bearer, executed on a 23. Huge.
I definitely got that one.
Okay, Mimic Beacon destroyed. How many guys are there? There's your Overwatch. Nice. He dodged, but you put 10 in. Okay. Priest. Okay, the Mimic Beacons saved our bacon here. Good lord, what a crazy job to pull 3 of those at once. All right, you've got a punch, 1 action, does 16 damage. I think we got to do that to this Archon. Okay, that takes him out.
How many of you have I killed?
These two are right next to each other, so if you can do something to them, that'd be great. Like Bombardment Protocol or Shredder Gun. That's 8 to 11. I can't quite get 3 of them. So Bombardment Protocol may be my option. I do have Lightning Strike here. So like if I Lightning Strike the Priest first, I get another action.
We just lost one.
What do you mean we just lost one? Okay. So now you could either shred these two and maybe get the Priest as well? Or are you too close? So you could get the 2 of them, the Priest, this Priest back here, and the Spectre, but you can't get the one right in front of you. You could get these 2. Hold on, maybe you can get all 3 of them? No, I don't think so. Yeah, you're too close. So it's either... That's only 8 to 11 as well. What do you do? 14 to 16 with blue screen rounds? So you can put 16 damage into him. Or 9 to 11 into him. Or you could get like 16-ish damage on 2 of them. Or you could Bombardment Protocol here for like 20. I'm not sure what we need to do there yet. The kid here, I need kind of a miracle from you, buddy. I don't know what we're gonna do if you can't pull something off. What do you have in terms of free damage? You got Clutch Shot, once per mission, fire pistol shot that cannot miss. Gunslinger, take a reaction shot with your pistol against any enemy that moves or attacks within 12 tiles, and a wide cone of fire. What does that look like? Oh, that's not bad, but you're in the wrong. If I moved you, that could theoretically be interesting. Clutch Shot, you have AP rounds, so what are you looking at for Clutch Shot here? That ends your turn, though. Do you have... Can you fire this? 1 action ends turn. Alright. So I probably need to Deadeye here. 13 to 16 damage. I could take out the Priest. Do some damage to you. Yeah, it's looking like I'm taking out the Priest here, really. And I think I can do that with just 1 point. So I think it makes sense to give an extra point to Tiger.
I am with you.
And then take out the Priest. I still need Deadeye for this. Yeah, this is guaranteed. This should kill the Priest unless he goes into stasis. Okay, looks like he's probably going to go into stasis here. Yeah, okay. All right, I have 2 shots with you. And unless I move, which would lose. Yeah, I think this is what she has to do, because this lets her take 2 of them out, probably. Okay, he actually dies. That's good.
X-ray neutralized.
And then we got a 90 on this guy. I'd really love it if you could make this. Okay.
Target neutralized.
Now, for our little elite trooper back here, okay, this vein is clear. I don't have a lot of options with him. Not sure what he can do. He can't get anywhere where he can see anything to do anything, so our best play is to position him for next turn, something. Not sure what that looks like exactly. I can put him here, or... All right, this is probably what I need to do with him. Okay. So we've still got this elite priest who's stasis, and then the Spectre. And right now I have Coyote, Neutron, Tiger, and Bomber. What can Bomber do? Bomber has AP rounds, which is not super helpful here. The priest back there is a bit of a problem. All right, I think Neutron's gonna... What do you have? You have crit stuff, right? Talon rounds? You could take a position behind Tiger, but he's gonna move. You have an interesting opportunity from here. Let's see what you can do from here.
Nothing we can do now. They're gone.
Who are you talking about? The Mimic Beacon? You got a 35 on this guy. Don't love that. Who's your teammate? Coyote? Okay. Probably I need... Okay, so I probably need to have Tiger deal with the priest here. I don't know where his 5 shields came from, but I'm glad he has them. Yeah. I really hope this doesn't pop a 4th pod. What kind of shot percentage do I have here? Not great. This is 1 action. Can I get... No. I can shred now, though. Hold on. With the other guy taken care of. Yeah, I can do this. So does this end my turn? Ends turn. All right. Then... Oof. I probably shoot the Spectre once. Or no, you're the only one who can deal with the priest, right?
Sure thing.
All right, you work on the Spectre here. I like that. What are you gonna do? I guess you're gonna move to where you can see the Spectre, and you're gonna work on him too.
Not a problem.
Okay.
What did you expect?
That leaves me Neutron and Tiger. Neutron cannot see the elite priest from up here. So she doesn't get the height advantage. $35 is so weak. Give another point to Coyote, but that doesn't do anything for me. All right, so what are you doing? I don't want to push him up, so I think I got to burn Bombardment Protocol to get the damage started. I don't think this does anything to his cover, but maybe? It's kind of a waste, but do what we have to do. And then I think I shred to finish him, but it's 8 to 11, so I might not get it. Of course. All right, well, let's see. 10. Okay. So he's gonna stasis. That means all you have to do is Overwatch. One of the priests gets a free turn, but let's see what happens. Your stasis ended. What are you doing? You're getting killed, I think. Okay, nice. What about you? What are you doing? What's your choice? Engage, shoot, run away? Okay. You gonna shoot her? Or you're gonna mind control her? Okay. I think she... Oh, stasis. Alright, I can live with that. Alright. Somehow, we've recovered from that early game blunder. That's kind of astonishing. I don't know why...
Ready to go.
I don't know why it's saying he can target him but not shoot him. Okay, well, maybe we lost line of sight there. Let me, moving here is risky. Yeah, we don't have any way to kind of get up there with everybody. So moving out and potentially pulling a pod is a terrible idea. Let's instead set up an Overwatch. This says he's going to see... She's going to see him. Okay, she's got a 65. So now the kid can see. Okay. Clutch shot. Can't miss. No, not gunslinger. Oh, did I already use clutch shot? Oh, I can't use it on Overwatch. Or I can't use it on squad site. All right, so what's the problem here? Squad site's minus 10. Low cover and defense. Okay, so he's... Yeah, he's got cover there. So I could try this shot. Somebody else might have a better option. Rattler here, maybe?
On your order.
He's got a 75. What does she have? 71. Bomber... See what you can do.
Absolutely.
If you walk fire, you can get it. Okay, perfect. All right.
Only the best.
I think we need to reconvene everybody now. We've taken out 3 squads, which is great. But man, was that nuts. I can't believe we got away with that. Overwatch. Overwatch.
Overwatch.
You don't need a reload. I'm not even going to risk picking this up until next turn. You're just going to stand exactly where you are and Overwatch.
This unit scanners are active.
Rattler, you're going to Overwatch. Bomber, Overwatch. All right, the kid. So there's definitely another pod here. They could be there. They could be up on top or back here. Like, he needs a position to shoot from, and it's probably this gallery. So I am going to push him up here. Somewhere safe-ish. He should be okay here. And maybe he can grapple up there next round.
Getting it done.
That was nuts. Okay. Let's actually have you... No. Where's Neutron? Neutron. Use blend.
Hidden away.
And let's have you pick this up and then scout for us a little bit. Okay. We can see the objective. What's the right position for you? Right there? Okay, nobody sees anything. That doesn't mean there's not another pod. It does mean if we move carefully here, we should be able to set up for next round. We've got 5 turns. There's no rush, right?
Grappling.
Okay. Let's have you Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Let's have Rattler. Where do we want Rattler to move? There's not a great position for her. I guess this is fine.
Moving to position.
Our elite trooper here. Pop up to here. You can't take any kind of cover, so let's just put you there.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
Oh, you can hack this thing from there? Then probably you'll do that. Bomber. Yeah, I don't have a really good position for you. Because you have such low movement. I guess we'll take this for now.
On the move.
And then Coyote. I do want you moving up. So she moved all the way there. You should be able to move here safely.
10-4.
Everyone who's not Tiger Overwatch. And you hack the device. All right.
I doubt I'll have a problem.
There we go. Another small intel cache. Very nice.
One moment, please.
Okay, reinforcements coming in.
This 1-5.
Okay, we can deal with reinforcements.
Secure. Be advised, reinforcements are inbound. Eliminate all
I don't.
hostiles
What?
threatening the
They just
AO.
show up immediately? What happened to, like, I guess it was their turn. So they scamper. We do have some. Yeah, we had some Overwatches set up. She gets pounce. I like that.
What did you expect?
Okay. No surprise there. Spotted a flanked enemy. Okay. Executed.
Hostile terminated.
Uh-oh. What just happened? Did he just destroy... Okay, some other folks came in for some reason.
Got admin here.
Okay. I don't know why they... Were they patrolling? And they lucked into finding us? Is that what this is? So we have the remainder of the reinforcement, which I think is a pyro, and this pod to deal with now. Okay, all right. I thought this collapsed and they fell, but it was him shooting through the ground. All right, all right. Okay. All right. Rattler and Tiger both have shredding. Your overdrive isn't available for another turn. Haywire protocol. I mean, I can take a look at that. Shut down the mech. I don't think that's great. So we've got the Purifier, who probably blows up, the mech, the priest, and the gatekeeper. All right. The mechs, we could have frost bombed if I'd remembered to use that correctly, but I didn't. You have your shredder gun ends your turn. What do I want to do here? So the concussive strike would be great, but I don't think I can move anywhere and get that. I could get that on the Purifier and then do something else. I could do that. But I think the shredding the gatekeeper... We got to kill the gatekeeper. I think shredding the gatekeeper is more important. So... the shredder gun can at least get those two. So if I shoot... I do have blue screens. I might be better off just shooting this thing twice. Even than using the shredder. Because this should shred 3 and do, like, another 10 damage or so.
So it's a battle of the plates then, is it?
Why did it... Oh, that was his... Somehow that... I thought that... I didn't think that killed his turn. I thought he got a second action. Oh, that's only when overdrive's on. Right. Okay. Rattler here has shredding as well. Doesn't have the best shot. She is a marauder, so she can shoot twice if she doesn't move, but... I think she's going to need to move. Bomber has Alpha Mike Foxtrot and Traverse Fire. This theoretically is a free action? I'm not sure about that. I think we're better off using his Traverse Fire. What is this detonation shot? I could blow up the mech's... No, I don't think that's good. Like, it gets us... It shreds his armor, but it also ends my turn. All right, it looks like the mech is my target for Bomber here. Let me shoot this guy. He straight up gets the kill, and then because of traverse fire, he can take one more shot. I think hail of bullets here on the priest to soften him up is the way to go. Or I guess I could shred. No, that's only gonna, that's not it. Yeah, we wanna soften up the priest. We have other ways of dealing with the gatekeeper. Okay. Let's have you come here and see if you can do anything, which I don't really expect you can, but let's see. 40% on the gatekeeper. I mean, you could throw a frag. You know, that's worth doing. Let's throw the frag. Why not? You can shred some more of his armor. Okay. You helped. You were part of it. All right. Who can kill that priest? You do have clutch shot, but that ends your turn. Gunslinger is not what we want, I don't think. You don't have kill from above, do you? No. So if you take your shot, you're taking it. I mean, you can kill the priest or the purifier. Who else can kill the priest? If Rattler moves, she can't flank him. She could slash the priest. I don't know if that's the play. She doesn't have... She does have Blade Storm. Okay, you know what? That's probably the play then. Because with Blade Storm, even though this uses both of her shots, like if he moves, if he sustains and moves, she kills him. All right, so Blade Storm is going to save the day on him. That's fine. Coyote has blue screens, right? Yeah, she gets the kill here, as long as she hits. Okay, that takes care of him.
That's right.
Neutron... No. The kid... And Deadeye... Probably gets this.
Only the best.
And Neutron reloads and overwatches just in case the Blade Storm hit misses, I guess.
Scanning.
Let's see it.
Possible intel located.
Okay. Woof.
Not even close. Hostile target
Status
down.
confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
That was a little bit crazy. So with the reinforcements, we had 14 of 14. Insane Frame, welcome to the channel. Says, sometimes forget this game is played with teams. Yeah, it's my team versus their team for sure. It's the Resistance versus Advent. That was a little crazy. I can't quite believe I pulled 3 pods on the first turn and still pulled off a flawless. Many thanks to the Mimic Beacons, the most powerful item in the game. So Morbid Blade, who was our MVP here? Tiger. Only 1 kill, but 100% shot accuracy and 59 damage dealt. Okay, good job, buddy.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Okay. That went well. We've delayed the dark event.
One by one, we're evening up the score, Commander. Good work out there.
Neutron got a promotion to Brigadier. Another superior autoloader, of course.
We are stronger by far when working together. Your skill is unquestionable, Commander.
Okay, I have a new question, which is, how long before this sealed armor wears off? Because I'm not sure We can do the final mission with these two active, and we're going to avert Dark Tower. So Maid Hole doesn't matter, because there's no Chosen. Cost of recruitment doesn't matter, because we're not recruiting anybody. We're going to avert Dark Tower, but I don't want to go on the final mission while these other dark events are active. Show active dark events. Sealed armor is a problem. I didn't think it was, but it turned out to be a problem. So we're not actually going to go on the final mission until this is gone. Rapid response doesn't matter, but this sealed armor is a problem. It means poison, fire, and ice immunity to Advent soldiers. Now, robots doesn't matter. Things like berserkers or gatekeepers or codex, it doesn't matter. But there's going to be some of these on the final mission, and I don't want them having this immunity. So we got to keep that in mind. I don't know when this started and when it's going to be over is the problem. All right. So for right now, we don't have any scanning on the map. We don't need to do a facility. We've still got 5 pips here, and this 3 pip facility is unlocked in case we somehow, this happens before we finish the game. I think at this point we just go to Reaper HQ and scan for intel. Nobody's tired or wounded. What is this? Soldier bond for Wanshik and Tiger? Champion Spark 001. Do I want this? I mean, sure. Gets them a level 3. Why not? We did get a promotion as well. Who was that? Elsa goes up to Brigadier. Alright, so she has Hunter's Instincts. Ranged attacks against flanked enemies deal +3 damage. And that's okay. I mean, for her opener, that's fine, but she's not going to have a lot of flank shots when she's not concealed. Triage. Restores 8 health to the user and surrounding allies. Removes burning, acid, and poison 1 charge per mission. That's okay. Both barrels. Yeah, those aren't super great for Brigadier. I'll take Hunter's Instincts, I think. One other thing I do want to look at. So the people we have planned to go are Emma. Has Shelba Stab, but does not have Shredding. Elsa has Rupture and a bunch of good stuff, but does not have Shred. Magnus has Shredder. Okay, so we have at least one person with Shredder going. That's Magnus. Rin does not. Valentina, I believe, does. And then the final person we're bringing is, wait, who? We're taking Emma and her teammate Magnus. We're taking Hammer here. Oh, right. Our Scion. Where's our Scion? He doesn't have anything like Shred either. So the other question I had was whether anyone had a med kit. Emma does not. Elsa doesn't. Magnus doesn't. Rin doesn't. All right, so we're not going to have anybody with any healing, it looks like, unfortunately, with this current build of the final team. Yeah. So we have to bring like a couple med kits, which is going to take up space. Like, I like this team too much to change it now, but nobody has a medic ability built in, right? Not soldier bonds, soldier abilities. Blade Master, Executioner. Support Executioner. Yeah, I wish I could trade your Executioner garbage for the medic stuff. All right, so I got to remember that. We do have Shredding. We don't have any medics on the final mission right now, so we need to at least bring a couple medkits just in case something happens. Solo Sharpshooter got 256 kills in 1 mission. Solo sharpshooter. Oh, like on a Lost mission? Yeah, I could see that happening on a Lost mission if you had like expanded like 256 is kind of crazy though. Okay. So bring Medkit's final mission. We have to do that. That means we're gonna have to have at least a couple people in Warden armor and not the special suits. But all right, we got to burn time now. We got to get through the month. I looked at all the covert ops. There was nothing I really needed. There was, I think, because we have to wait for that one thing to wear out, I might as well grab the mobility point. I don't need anything else, but the mobility point would be worthwhile for somebody. Probably. Yeah, we'll send Raul to get another mobility point here. 'Cause you're at 16. Valentina is at 16. Rin's at 16. Bender's at 16. Elsa's at 16. And Emma's at 18. So everybody's at 16. I mean, Bender is gonna be... Bender might need it more with all his melee stuff. All right, you know what? Let's send Bender. And if we send him with his teammate, Emma, they'll be back real fast. Holographic disguise. Holographic disguise. Why is there 3 hours on the... Okay, well, whatever. I think shotguns are actually better. Reduces it even more. Yeah, -2. Okay. So with their bond modifier and the holographic disguise, they'll be back in 3 days. They won't get that tired from this. This is fine. Bender gets another point of mobility.
Understood, Commander.
All right.
My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
Plotting new course.
Got trapped on top of a truck and just kept blasting. I feel that. I feel that. All right, so the only thing we care about is averting Dark Tower.
Against the Elders, we find nothing but success.
Those guys came back with my ability points. Oh, there's a retaliation. Okay. So if I just ignore this, I lose income, and that's it, right? Just supplies? I don't think there's a, like, it feels bad to just let a retaliation happen, but I don't really want to go deal with an Andromedon Codex, Spectre, Berserker, Chrysalid nonsense, especially not Chrysalid. Like, I don't need to do this mission. Feels bad to let a retaliation go, but there's a time-sensitive mission. We can come back and finish the scan later, but passing up this with dire consequences. Skip mission not recommended. Yeah. Sorry.
Together, we have succeeded in our task.
Hey. All resistance supply drops from this continent have suffered as a result. The resistance in Western Europe has been scattered. If we wish to contact them again, oh, you lose the contact? Oh, that I didn't know. Okay, it's not the end of the world for us, because that's only going to cost us 40 intel to get back, should we need it, which I don't think we do. Rangers are insanely good against avatars. You're pretty much ready to take on the final mission. Yeah, sharpshooter with fanfire I don't have because I have a bunch of mod packs installed. I am ready to do the final mission, but we're still researching it right now, is the problem. Okay, this I think is the one we want to do. Counter Dark Event, Dark Tower. Yeah, that one we need to do. Okay. So... I can do 4 hours here.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door. Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
Yeah, Bradford definitely a
This
badass.
specimen, this being is something else entirely, something beyond any.
You did the final mission with one soldier? That sounds
Somehow,
impossible.
our troops once again prevailed.
Okay. No shadow projects. Like, all the objectives are done. Do I have to click on the bridge? Yeah, this triggers the next part.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an Elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life. To begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy. A final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth. Before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
That guy is also a badass.
Objective added.
Okay, so we have access to the penultimate mission now, assault the Advent Network Tower.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
Okay, so
we have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
Right. So this is the final mission. We're not going to do this right now. There's an active dark event that I want to get rid of first, which means we have at least one more mission to do to stop the dark tower dark event from becoming active. And then we have to wait out the clock on sealed armor. But this is the penultimate mission, which leads directly into the finale. And here's our intel cost stuff that I was saving up for. So starting the mission concealed costs 42. We can increase squad crit chance by 33. Soldier gains complete immunity from the next 2 attacks for 43. Squad aim increased by 15 and crit chance increased by 25. So all of this, all told, this is what? 160-ish, right? Which is about half of what we have. And then I believe there's another 4 intel options for the actual finale mission as well. Like I said, we're not doing this right now. Fortunately, even though I lost Western Europe by refusing that retaliation mission, it looks like we can still get to the network tower. Mr. X? Yeah, I don't know his name either. So the next mission we have to do here is neutralize the field commander. If I wait 3 days, I can get 1 Schick and the Spark back. What are we looking at here? 10 enemies. Elite Spectre, Archon, Codex, Elite Lancer, Heavy Mech Sectopod, Elite Shield Bearer, Advent General. Yeah. The Sectopod, the Heavy Mech, the Spectre, all of that means blue screens and hopefully some shredding as well. Do I want to... they have crit defense and explosive damage resistance while at full health. I don't like that. It means we really do need some shredding. Operation Patient Serpent. So I've been streaming for an hour. I'm anxious to get to the final mission, but I have to get rid of sealed armor first, which means we're gonna need to scan through at least the end of the month. I'm not sure when active dark events like cancel, but I think it must be at the end of the month. So I'm gonna have to do this mission, which expires in 5 days, then scan through the end of the month. And then assuming that gets rid of our active dark event that I don't want, then we go here and we finish the campaign. So I think the way to do this is to have one more stream tomorrow to do Operation Patient Serpent and scan and make sure we can get to the place we want to be to finish the game. And that means, what's today? Monday? So Tuesday we'll have Patient Serpent, and then I'll schedule the finale for Wednesday night. And that's going to be a long stream because we're going to have to go through this and the subsequent mission. The network tower assault, as I recall, is not that hard, but you only get to bring like three people. So you got to bring the right 3 people. Okay, I think we've got our plan for wrapping up the campaign here, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. Insane Frame, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with me and giving me some info on your playthrough, some commentary on mine. I do appreciate that. And thanks to anybody else watching this now or in the future as well. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with this last dark event, and then Wednesday night we'll probably wrap up the campaign in Stream 72. But that is going to be it for tonight. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.